Imagine what might happen if your quest for the perfect partner is confined by societal standards. In a world dominated by swift judgments and online validations, you're taught to classify women as either good or bad matches, either safe or risky. Yet Nietzsche challenged this moral dichotomy. He cautioned that adhering to external values can transform your heart into a cage instead of a playground. In love, one always steals the heart of the other, Nietzsche observed, reminding us that love is never passive but a lively confrontation, an arena where your innermost desires, fears, and hopes collide and merge. If you select a partner based solely on lists of criteria or societal approbation, you'll find yourself living a life that is not truly your own, repeating someone else's ideals of rightness. Journey with me into a realm where good and bad lose their meaning. Initially, we will harness Nietzsche's concept of the will to power to unearth the traits in a partner that truly catalyze your personal growth. We will dismantle the collective morality that values comfort over strength and openly embrace the human condition, imperfections included. You will challenge your resolve with the eternal recurrence thought experiment, reevaluate your struggles through the lens of amor fati, and establish a daily ritual of self-renewal to navigate toward a partnership that fulfills the potential of both your spirits. By the journey's end, you won't merely find a love to cherish, but co-create a connection that elevates you both. Most relationship advice steers you toward the safe and predictable, matches deemed socially acceptable and non-disruptive. Nietzsche termed this slave morality, where good means meekness and bad suggests difficulty. In relationships, this manifests as the checklist for the nice girl. The woman who laughs at your jokes, never criticizes, fits the archetype. But a partner chosen through the lens of slave morality guards you from discomfort and growth. By contrast, master morality celebrates the creation of value and self-conquest. It treasures strength, authenticity, and unvarnished honesty, even when it's hard to bear. An ideal match challenges your presumptions, demands full engagement, and compels you to confront your deepest aspirations. Rather than seeking public approval, you choose someone who ignites the best version of yourself. Consider the distinction between a man who dates women deemed easy against one who seeks a partner whose ambitions spark his own advancement. The former wins social kudos, the latter attains personal evolution. Abandon societal validation, and you'll begin to recognize who truly stretches your limits versus who merely confines you. When you forsake the notion of comfort in pursuit of strength, you begin to accept her entire humanity, flaws and all, moving beyond mere idealization. Perceiving one's partner as a flawless angel invites constant disillusionment, for the shadow side is an intrinsic aspect of every person. Nietzsche encouraged embracing this darkness rather than fleeing it. He maintained that these rejected elements, the jealousy, obstinacy, and wild desires, are the very drivers of our greatest transformations. In your partner, these traits, often labeled as faults, might serve as catalysts. Her spontaneity might spur you out of complacency. Her resolute independence could inspire you to stand firmer. Her impatience might challenge you to seize life's opportunities. Right now, take a moment to jot down 3 qualities in women often labeled as negative, be it directness, emotional intensity, or rebelliousness. Beside each one, note why it secretly compels you. Does blunt honesty compel you to confront truths you'd rather deny? Does intense emotion stir buried emotions within? Does rebelliousness whisper a call to live with greater daring? By acknowledging these attractions, you dissolve the divide between good and bad, viewing the whole individual standing before you. Once you embrace her shadow as part of her uniqueness, you transcend superficial comfort and enter a realm of radical acceptance, abandoning the pursuit of an unattainable ideal to cultivate an authentic bond, including all imperfections. Authenticity forms the foundation of genuine empowerment in a relationship, allowing each partner to grow by embracing every facet of their being together. Picture life as an endless replay, every moment, every word, every embrace repeated eternally. This is Nietzsche's eternal recurrence, the ultimate test of commitment. Before taking the next step, ask yourself, if I must relive this relationship, joy and sorrow alike, endlessly, would I choose her anew? Perform 3 repetition checks now. First, recall a cherished shared moment, the laughter, the shared spark, and replay it until it becomes palpable again. Then revisit a difficult episode, a dispute or pain, and see if it could transform from a scar into an opportunity. Lastly, envision the mundane, daily routines, chores, minor frustrations. Envision them cycling endlessly. If love can endure both comfort and redundancy, you've found someone worth repeating eternity with. This isn't romantic fantasy, it's clear-eyed truth. While many relationships falter under repetition's weight, enduring this challenge signifies a choice transcending temporary passion. You've surpassed moral checklists, entering a domain where commitment is tempered in the fires of authenticity. With eternal recurrence proven, you're prepared to relish both joy and challenge together. Our next step is embracing amor fati, finding beauty in every twist fate offers. To embrace amor fati is to cherish every fate-laden moment, even the ones that prick. Nietzsche prompted us not merely to face adversity, but to celebrate it as essential in shaping our being. In love, this means that when she displays an irksome peculiarity, late-night habits, incomplete endeavors, unconventional opinions, you don't recoil or resent it. Instead, ask, what can I learn about myself from this? Practice this reframing technique. When conflict arises, pause and whisper to yourself, I welcome every test you offer. Feel the tension ease as grievance molds into inquiry. A heated debate over plans signals growth potential, not mismatch. Jealousy doesn't prove frailty, it highlights undeclared needs. By savoring fate's entire spectrum, light and shadow, you forge a relationship grounded in authenticity over mere tranquility. Ultimately, amor fati liberates you from regret. No longer tallying red flags as exit points, you view them as growth invitations. And by celebrating every element of your shared narrative, triumphs and trials alike, you lay the foundation for a truly co-creative alliance. Following this, we elevate the stakes by seeking the Übermensch standard in our partner choices, aspiring not merely for a companion, but a co-author of our evolving selves. Nietzsche's Übermensch espouses not an ideal being, but one who authors their own values rather than adopting prescribed norms. In selecting a partner, apply this benchmark. Seek one who co-authors your life's narrative, not just one who mirrors public trends. Find a woman whose convictions stem not from influencers' echoes, but from her distinctive trials and vision. She might craft unique rituals, late-night philosophical dialogues, spontaneous artistic collaborations, an annual daring goal pact. Consider couples devising bespoke ascension rites, like new summits to conquer together or home retreats to realign intentions. Their union defies social check-ins and cliched milestones. It thrives on the exhilaration of value creation. That embodies the Übermensch standard, a partnership where complacency finds no ground, and both become architects of each other's evolution. Upon raising criteria to this stature, you see potential partners through a lens of shared self-overcoming, not through popularity polls. And with this fresh clarity, you silence external noise and trust your inner voice above societal approval. Social validation is seductive. It draws you to partners praised by peers, but blurs your own intuition. Nietzsche warned, the crowd is untruth, and by chasing others' accolades, you forfeit the singular life destined for you. So when she's praised as perfect for you, first assess your true response. Do you sense genuine excitement or a dismissed doubt? Journal, my reaction is, if it trails into hesitation, confusion, or uncertain pondering, pause with honesty. Next, conduct your inner voice test. Envision her arrival. Does it evoke relief, anticipation, or pressure? Does your gut affirm this feels right or whisper this isn't the narrative I seek? That raw instinct, unfiltered by likes or laughter, is your guiding star. By rooting decisions in these internal cues rather than external applause, you cultivate a relationship reflecting your unique principles. And once you're fluent in your inner voice, you'll ensure each choice aligns with the person you aspire to become, not the one others expect. Each morning, before your feet touch the floor, resonate with the essence of who you are becoming, not the version others envision for you. Each morning, before the day begins, pause for a moment of introspection. Ponder the question, what aspect of myself shall I esteem today? Write down a simple affirmation. Perhaps something like, I will speak truth, even if it breeds discomfort, or I will strive for growth rather than ease. This ritual empowers you, fortifying your resolve before the world's demands come rushing in. Throughout the day, when you feel inclined to lapse into familiar routines, like aimless scrolling or seeking superficial validation, initiate a moment of authenticity. Close your eyes, draw 3 deep breaths, and ask silently, am I guided by my own principles or those of others? This brief self-inquiry can jolt you from mindlessness and reorient you towards your genuine aspirations. As night descends, complete the cycle with reflective self-examination. Inscribe a sentence about how you transcended the temptation to play it safe or bypass contention. This might involve speaking out despite risks, resisting the pull of comfort, or engaging in a challenging dialogue with another's less visible aspects. Over time, these minor triumphs accumulate, transforming your identity from that of a pleaser to an overcomer. Nietzsche too etched compact promises to himself in his journal, each a pledge to transcend his own limits. And you'll discover similar strength in these 3 daily practices. Live this cycle persistently, and you will no longer chase a checklist of acceptable traits imposed by others. Instead, you'll instinctively seek a partner who echoes your daily bravery, crafting a relationship that is not merely comfortable, but profoundly transformative. You've now crafted a fresh compass for your heart. You harness your inner strength so that attraction becomes a drive for self-surpassing, not just solace. You've rejected conformist morality in favor of a creator's values, opting for challenge over acceptance. You've embraced your partner's full humanity, imperfections and all, by engaging with the shadows that drive true development. You have tested your bond with the idea of eternal return, reaffirming the choice of your partner in every cycle of existence. You've learned to embrace fate, welcoming every challenge as a catalyst for mutual evolution. You've elevated your aspiration to the ideal of the Übermensch, desiring a fellow architect of new ideals, and tuned out external clamor by heeding your inner voice over societal consensus. You have anchored everything in a daily ritual of self-transcendence that transforms each dawn, midday pause, and evening meditation into evidence of your progressing purpose. Now it's your turn. Over the next several days, subject your relationship to the eternal recurrence examination on your current or prospective partner. Visualize living your entire narrative with them again, experiencing both the highs and the mundane, and decide whether you would still choose to proceed. Then, affirm I choose fate in your reflections. Follow along and prepare for our next adventure into the art of creating your own values, where Nietzsche's insights will serve as the foundation for the life you are destined to manifest.